Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to play a tape recording of the running of the last steam engine in the state of Georgia, which was made on September the 19th, 1959, on the railroad between Athens and Gainesville, which is better known to the local people as the Gainesville Midland Railroad, and one of the oldest railroads in the South. We hope to recreate something that we hope all lovers of railroads are going to enjoy, and we are very much indebted to Mr. R.E. Thompson of Charlotte, North Carolina, who was there on this very historical day to bring to you a recording of the running of this engine. And he made this while traveling along the highway paralleling the Gainesville Midland Railroad between Athens and Gainesville from his car through the use of electronics, which is making possible one of the greatest days, I guess, in railroading, in seeing the running of the last steam engine, and something that we've loved for more than a century. And it is through the courtesy of Mr. Thompson in Charlotte, North Carolina, that we are able to bring you this recording. We want to dedicate this to the great men of the American railroad system throughout the United States who have dedicated their lives to this wonderful and great transportation. It'll long live in the memory of those of us who were fortunate enough to live in the day of the steam engine and know what it means to hear a deep-throated whistle in the night, carrying its human cargo as well as freight from every corner of the world. We dedicate this to the men who laid out the railroads in the early days, for the hardship that they went through to establish the road beds, obtaining right-of-way, designing of curves and grades that would carry these trains safely through all kinds of weather, and to the operating personnel especially for their many long years and hours of toil to carry the cargo safely through. And it is with this that we dedicate this tape to. And anyone who wishes to get a copy of this tape can secure it from Mr. Thompson of Charlotte by writing him, or to myself, Thomas C. Phillips of Royston, Georgia. We'll be delighted to pass along a copy of the running of this steam engine, which was an excursion train and was double-headed that day with engine number 203 as a pilot engine and number 301 as running as second engine. The whistle you hear, the deep-throated whistle, was taken off of the Atlanta and West Point big Pacific type engine, which is now at rest at the fairgrounds, the Southeastern Fairgrounds in Atlanta, Georgia. And anytime you're in Atlanta, why, you can see this engine at the fairgrounds. And this whistle was removed from this big engine for this very historical run. Many hundreds of people gathered along the right-of-way to pay their last respect and love to the great locomotives of this country, and to the men who handled the throttles and the whistles, which we love so dearly. These two engines were pulling 12 coaches on this historical day, which was an excursion train which left Atlanta early in the morning, running to Athens, pulled by two Seaboard Railroad diesel engines, after which they coupled the two steam engines to the excursion train for the run from Athens to Gainesville and return to Athens that evening, with a big barbecue being given in Gainesville for the passengers on this train. So the next sound you're going to hear will be something that we'll long love and cherish to our dying day. And it is with this tape that we hope that some child can hear what we, of the older ones, enjoyed over the years and used to run for miles to get to see. And now the next sound you hear will be engine number 203 and engine number 301 of the Gainesville Midland Railroad. And these engines, number 203 was bought about 1917 or 18, which was supposed to have gone to Russia, but due to the war, they did not ship them, and they were converted to the American Standard Gauge Railroad. And now here she is. To keep you abreast of where we are on this historical run of these two steam engines, we're leaving Athens, Georgia now, going up a long grade, just after leaving the main line of the Seaboard Railroad and going off on the branch road of the Gainesville Midland. The long grade, approximately 2 miles long and a very heavy grade. The deep whistle you hear is engine 203, and the thriller whistle is engine number 301, which is running second to the powered engine number 203. We'll keep you briefed all along approximately where we are and what they're doing.